Hi guys. In today's video I'm going to talk about 10 ways to make parenting less stressful. Just so you know, for any of you who have not watched any of my videos, I have an almost 3-year-old son and I have a 4-month-old daughter. So my first tip, which is actually one of the most important tips, and I can't stress it enough, is to choose your battles. In theory, we all want our kids to listen to everything that we say, but that is just a theory, and that is not reality. So, yeah. Okay, so my next tip to making parenting less stressful is to make sure you take the time for yourself. And I've talked about this in another video too, but it's really important that you have the time to take away from your kids, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. Don't think just because you're a stay-at-home mom or that you're a parent that you need to spend all your time with your kids. A lot of your time with your kids, yes. I know that this next one can be hard because I don't know so much about dads, but a lot of moms that I have spoken to over the years have said that they feel bad accepting help, and you shouldn't. And I understand why they do, and I've been that way myself. I want to do everything myself, but take help when you need it. Because raising kids is really, really hard, and that saying is true, that it takes a village to raise a child. It really is. It's hard work, and if you need help, if you feel like you're in over your head, do not be afraid to ask for help. They say that help is actually a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness. So remember that next time you need help. As parents, we all criticize our parenting, or most of us do. It's a good thing to constantly be trying to learn and become better parents, but it gets to a point where it's just counterproductive. And what I like to do is try my hardest, sometimes I fail at this, but I try my hardest to focus on my strengths as a parent instead of my weaknesses. It really does help, because we are not perfect parents. None of us are. We will have weaknesses. We will fail some days. But you know what? All of us have also had triumphs. All of us have also succeeded. Parenting can be really isolating. In my case, I feel isolated because I'm a stay-at-home mom. And my tip to help vent and help with stress and not feel so isolated is to find friends to vent to. All different kinds of friends. I find it really helpful to vent to parent friends just because they understand, because they've been in my situation. However, there are some things that I want to vent to people who do not have kids too. With the rise of like reality TV and reality YouTubing, it's hard not to compare yourself to other parents and not to compare your house to other houses. And there's so many comparisons, especially us women make, and we need to stop. It will not help you. And just try to remember, when you start comparing yourself to other people that you think are perfect, try to remember that they don't flaunt their flaws. We all have them as parents, as housekeepers, as friends, as partners. We all have flaws in our relationships and what we keep care of. So, you know, they may see something of yours and compare themselves to you. So let's just be honest here, or I'm going to be honest myself. Kids are hard to play with. I do not always like to play with my kids and play, Legos or whatever he's playing. My daughter's too young to play with, but, with like toys and stuff, really. But my son, he plays his little things. But I do want to do things with him. So one of my tips is that if you get kind of bored of playing what they are playing, start doing things with them that you would normally do. It will take longer and you might get stressed out while doing it, but have patience and include them in things, because even if it is stressful sometimes while you're doing it and you need a lot of patience, you'll still be bonding, and you will look back on that and remember the time that your 3-year-old dumped laundry detergent all over. Next tip I have is to take lazy days. Parenting is hard. We work hard to keep our houses clean, to take care of our kids, to plan things, to do arts and crafts, schedules, cleaning. Take lazy days. I know they are hard. I have to have a really clean house, and my life has to be as close to perfect as I can get it, but we all need to learn how to take lazy days. And I don't mean live like a slob, and I don't mean stop caring for your kids. I just mean take it back a notch. Maybe stay in pajamas some days, maybe don't do the dishes that day. Anything that makes it lazy. Just take lazy days. A little like staycation. A lot of us parents, moms and dads, live for our children. I know that they are my whole life, and most of the time that's a good thing. But sometimes that becomes a problem. For example, whenever my husband and I go out to eat, we find ourselves talking about our kids. We love our kids and we need to talk about them sometimes, but we didn't go out to eat to talk about them. We went out to get time together without them. It's okay to say that. We need time together without them. So, that's a way to cope with the stress. When you go out to do something that will relieve stress and spark your relationship up, try to talk about something that you would have talked about before you had kids. This is a topic that I could go on and on about, but for the sake of this video not being hours and hours long, and maybe I'll make another video about this, but this, I will just summarize it in a tip, okay? You need to expect your partner to help you with your children. I don't care who is watching this, and I don't care what sex your partner is, how much they work and what the situation is. And I'm going to make it kind of specific because this is kind of what I mean. I mean for mothers. All you moms out there, you need to expect your husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, wives, whatever. You need to expect your partner to help you. I don't care if they had worked all day or not. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you were able to relate to some of these, and for some of you who are feeling stressed out and maybe found this video to help you cope, I hope, one of these things did help. I mean, they're pretty straightforward, but maybe you didn't think of these. So, thank you, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, I usually upload on Thursdays, so please subscribe. Feel free to comment if you think I missed anything important. Bye!